Well, howdy, friends and floorheads. Episode 3 of the Die RPG. And I'm not running the game. Kevin is up at the top of your screen. Kevin, the show is yours.
All right. So it's August, late August of 1985, and 6 people are huddled over a table in a library. We've only known each other for maybe a week. This is the first game we've played since detention. Scott is sitting there getting ready to introduce the campaign, and we're all just kind of hanging out, talking like we always do. Okay, guys, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm constantly looking around, right? I like who can see me here with everybody. I'm very enthused to play, but you can also get a sense of paranoia from me. Yeah,
Tony,
let's play.
Tony, don't worry. Your friends aren't going to show up in the library.
I wish that was a lie. I think you're
No,
right.
you don't.
I think you're right, Scott. I think we're good.
So Sherry is sitting there, and she has just rolled her character. She's Mirren, the Wood Elf. I know everybody else has, these big, cool characters, but I love the elves.
It fits you, Sherry.
Yeah, elves are cool.
Yeah.
I guess they are. I mean...
Well, who are you supposed to be? Some queen?
I'm a dictator, okay? I think that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I got a really nice sparkling dress.
And you're kicked out of your country for being such a bitch, right?
Well, they just don't get me.
Okay.
Not like you guys. And I like knock Tony into his side.
And I'm not quite comfortable with touching yet. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Relax. If somebody walks in, we're just gonna say that Scott is just gonna explain some math to us. Nobody's gonna question it. Nobody's gonna care about that. It's gonna be fine.
My friends thought I was in a study group, I would get as much shit as if they found out I was playing this game. But it doesn't matter because this has been a lot of fun and I want to play.
Yeah. And you can see that Jaziel is clearly very interested, but he's also, his chair is just like a little bit farther back from the table than everybody else's. He's just got a little more space around him than everyone else does.
What about Drew?
Yeah, this is probably the most relaxed Drew's ever been around everyone, and is trying to resist the urge to just play up the class clown angle like I usually do.
Okay, guys, so we meet in a tavern. I mean, that's where all the people meet, right? I mean,
Sure.
That's how all the games start. So you're in this tavern, and it's sitting in the middle of this enchanted woods, okay? And there are a bunch of elves sitting in the corner, and they're laughing and pointing. I think they're pointing at you, Jess.
Why me? What did I do? I'll
I don't
kick
know.
their
Go ask 'em.
asses.
It's a sparkly dress.
Yeah, maybe they want it.
I mean, what? How does this work, Scott? How do I do I punch them now?
Well, you can, or you could just go over and talk to them.
I guess. How's that gonna I'm just okay.
Haven't you ever played pretend?
Yeah, I mean, as a small child, I'm not. Is this play pretend? I thought we were playing a board game or something. This is.
Well, it's not really a board game. And you can see Scott's a little crestfallen with that comment. So.
No. It's I didn't mean it like that. Hey, what are you laughing at? I look over at like everybody else, like to see if I did it right.
And
Laughing at
Rancor is going
you.
to stand behind. What's your character's name again, Jess?
Freya.
Freya. So Rancor is going to like stand behind Freya, and I think I'm taller and just broad-shouldered. So if these stupid elves say anything, like I'm just going to kick their ass.
Oh, my strong protector. I put my hand like on your shoulder, like save me.
And what's funny is this time I do not recoil.
So one of the elves stands up and sticks out their chest. You want to make me stop laughing?
Jess, Sherry, can't you talk to them? You're like an elf, right? Like, are those the same?
No, they're from somewhere else. They're like city elves. I'm a wood elf. That's completely different.
Well, excuse me.
All right, so Scott, I think I don't think Rancor likes that. You're not going to be laughing at my friends. I challenge you. And like, how do you challenge? Like, how do I do that?
Okay, you have to go and look. How strong are you?
I'm super strong. I got strength 3.
Oh wow. What kind of weapon are you going to use?
So, you and I kind of talked about it, but I think I have got like an anime almost size sword, like a really big sword. And
Japanimation?
yeah, like when I draw the sword, like physically it wouldn't be possible to do because it's so big, right? And if it's cool, I think my sword talks to me, but only I can hear it.
Oh, what's it say to you?
You know what, Scott? I'll let you decide that.
So wait, so what? You've already got a magic sword? We just started.
I mean, I asked Scott, and Scott said okay.
Well, I didn't know that was on the table.
Well, what do you want, Flynn?
I don't know. I'll
How
think
about
about it.
What about a god? Maybe a god could talk to you. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, I mean, I'm basically like a priest type dude, right? So I assume.
Yeah, you could be the cleric.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cool. So the leader of the elf, he stands up and Jess, he's gonna push you really hard. And you hear dice rolling. Oh, he missed you.
Well, what happens when he missed? Like, did he fall or?
Oh, he's just standing there. He's looking at you.
Well,
wait.
I'm going to. What can I do with my? I have this thing like.
No, while everybody's
voice?
distracted in this, like, starting a fight, I'm pretty sneaky, right? So I can, like, maybe steal some stuff from them.
Oh, yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Roll for it.
Okay. How?
Well, you just take, that funny looking dice and just roll it, and I'll tell you if it works or not.
Okay.
Oh, cool. What'd you take? Oh, that was almost really good. What'd you take?
I think I took some money.
Oh,
Or
okay.
gold, right? Gold.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. I don't want
Well-
anybody to see though.
Man, this is so much fun. Thank you guys for playing. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
That's kind of
This
cool.
was-
I mean,
this
like
was a
if you
good
guys wanted to
idea.
do it like a lot, I'd be okay. Like if we want to like schedule it or something. But if you don't, I get that too. I mean,
No, I'm having a good time. I'm
Yeah.
really
No, I would.
you know,
I would do
it's-
this again.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do.
Beats just like sitting around in detention. Just it's way more fun.
Where you guys want to play?
Sorry.
You can come to my house if you want. Or we could play here. That's fine. We could play here.
I love playing at
this
somebody's house.
Might be.
No,
Well, I'll have to. I'll have to talk to my folks about that. They get kind of weird about that kind of thing sometimes.
Dude, just lie to him.
Yeah, just tell him something else.
No,
Just tell him
it's,
Gonna be fine.
My mom doesn't care where I am, so anywhere.
oh, that can't be true.
Shit, by like 12 o'clock on Saturdays, my dad doesn't even know where he is.
Yup.
You see
My
Sherry
dad
and
took off like super long ago. Like, it's just me and my mom. And she's pretty cool with wherever I go. So
So you see Sherry, and she's bent over, scribbling on her paper. She's not really paying attention to you. You know that she's working on her character. Well, this will be fun. Okay. So, Drew, you stole some money from them, and next thing you guys know, you hear this door, and it just breaks open, and in walks this giant minotaur.
Oh,
That's the bull guy, right?
Yeah, with the big
Yeah.
hole.
yeah, from the maze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the lights kind of fade, and you're standing in the school, ankle deep in the black fluid. And Flynn just lost his mouth.
Cat got your tongue?
that's not fucking funny, Scott. What the fuck, Scott? Seriously,
Come on, Scott. This isn't fun, Scott.
Like, just because you don't like how somebody talks to you, you just like close up their mouth? That's really fight fair if you're gonna fight us. Just that seems really unfair.
And I keep trying to say JJ, but every time I try to say JJ, I say Flynn. Flynn, can you well, first of all, not if you can breathe. Like, you can breathe, okay? Okay. Can't you do like I remember, like, Flynn, you like could do stuff like the magic stuff, like you had like spells and stuff. And do you think you can? Hey, Scott, can Flynn roll to get his mouth back?
There's silence.
Or else you've got a sword.
Before we do operation, all right, Scott, Flynn is sorry. Isn't that right, Flynn? Come on, Scott. Like, fuck.
Scott, you used to always pick on Flynn. Why don't you pick on me? Pick on Rancor, and leave Flynn alone.
And there's no answer. You do hear the bell ring. And it's ringing like it did before, but as it goes on, it sort of drops in pitch and gets kind of an eerie tone to it. Nothing changes. I mean, you're still standing in the dark, and the ash is falling down, and you're standing in the liquid. Something did change, though. First of all, you notice there's in front of the auditorium, there's a big wreath of they're dead flowers now, and there's a banner on it, and it says, "Our friend Sherry." And you hear, toward the gym, you hear noise coming from there. Sounds like it could be a game of some sort. You hear noise from, various areas. You do hear something from the cafeteria, from the bathroom that's next to the bar. It's not as dead as it used to be. You can tell that there's a bit of dimension to it now. Before, you tried to kick out the front door and it was just paper. But now, feels like there's something to this.
Do we think that that's the memorial?
Well, whatever Scott got for us, I don't know how it can get any worse.
Freya, like you've been talking to Scott.
Yeah.
And you got me doing it now too. But are we sure Scott is in control?
I don't think Scott is in control of himself, but he sure as heck is in control of whatever's going on in here. He made this. This is his doing.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't remember. Like Scott was never mean to our characters like this. Like it always felt like Scott wanted our characters to be awesome, and this feels different.
I don't know. We all changed after
Yeah,
what
after.
happened.
Yep.
Maybe it's his turn.
His turn to what?
Be mean.
So
Kevin,
Flynn,
You want to be
Go
on the
ahead.
high horse too? Is that what we're doing? Just
I'm going to start talking to Bridget in my head
hmm
and just kind of saying, lady, I can't sing your praises if I have no mouth.
I wondered how long it would be before you remembered me.
I've never forgotten.
What can I do for you, my love?
Well, I'd really like to have my mouth back. I know it's not specifically in your bailiwick, but you have an awful lot of power. I know that.
I do. Listen, my love. If I give you your mouth back, what will you give me in return?
What do you want? Do you want a debt? Is there a quest that needs doing?
I know. When the time comes, I'll tell you what to do. And you have to do it. But listen, my love, have I ever steered you wrong?
We don't have that kind of time. I'm just going to put one limit on that. I'm not going to stay here. If
Oh,
that's what you're coming.
I would never ask you to do that.
Okay.
I may be a god, but I give you free will.
Mm-hmm. Well, offer accepted.
You feel heat begin to affect the area where your mouth was. And before long, it's just like your skin is almost wax and it kind of opens.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Holy shit, Flynn,
you.
you did it.
Listen, dear. Listen, love. Don't jest him. You know he's created this. To some extent, he has some power over me.
Well, let's see
Just
what we
be a
can do
little
about
more
that.
be a little more smart about it, okay?
I will do my best.
Good love. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice job, Flynn.
is that him or
No,
you made a deal?
Godbinder. It's what I do.
Mhm.
Okay.
So tell me,
I just
can you guys
accept it.
hear what's going on when the Godbinder is talking to
I
us?
don't think my thought is they couldn't hear the conversation between us, but I'm happy to be wrong.
That's where I was heading, but
Yeah.
it'd be awfully hard to be sneaky if you have to say everything out loud.
would be complicated without a mouth as well.
That is true.
Mhm.
Okay, so to kind of recap here, you see the wreath in front of the auditorium. You hear noise coming from the cafeteria, which is next to the auditorium. On the other side, it's sort of a sickly pale light coming from the office where the principal and everyone's located, and you're starting to hear some noise in the gym. It's hard to say what's going on, but it does feel like the school is developing some sort of depth that you've maybe gone through the first part of this, and now you might be entering Scott's dungeon.
So, Freya, you always kind of like. I always thought you were kind of the leader.
I don't
And-
wanna. I don't want to do this.
But Freya, we've done this. We did it for like 2 summers, right? We go into these dungeons. Scott,
And then
would
we'd
put,
go
like-
home. Then we'd go home.
That's what I want to do,
That's what we want to do.
Freya. That's what we want to do. And you would tell us, like, do we take the left door? Or do we take the right door? 10 by 10 corridor. Remember, like, I think that's kind of what we got to do here.
Okay, everyone, quiet. And I want to just have a quick listen. What I hear from the different. Can you repeat to us, like, what I'm hearing from the different directions?
Sure. So the auditorium is quiet, but you have seen the wreath there. From the area where the cafeteria is or was, you hear noises, maybe shuffling, maybe trays hitting tables. You are getting some sort of scent coming from that area. It smells like school food. Then if you look over to the other side of the rotunda, you can kind of see the sickly pale light coming from the office. You can't really see movement. The office is mostly glass, but you can't see movement there. You can hear something going on in the gym. Might be a game. Who knows? It's not loud enough for a game, but who knows what's going on there. And then also, right next to the closet where you guys had your little bar escapade, there is bathrooms there, and there's a fluorescent. You can see under the door fluorescent light flickering on and off.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do, this guys. Riot, you're gonna take points. You're always a hell of a scout, and you got more luck than brain, and I feel like we need a scout here. Ranker, you're gonna follow.
Check for traps, though.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
please.
pluck. I'm gonna pluck 2 wilted roses off the wall wreath, and I'm going to like strow them behind me like a flower girl on my way to the cafeteria.
Beautiful. I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna stay close behind Ranker, and if you're okay with that, Flynn, you're gonna take the back and you're gonna keep an eye on things. I know
Sure.
you have a good feeling for what's going on, and if you see something that's off, just let me know.
Oh, I'll let you know.
I know you will. Let's play this game. Let's do it.
Okay, so off on if you're facing the entrance of the school, it'd be off on the right, is the cafeteria. It's next to the auditorium. There's a set of, double doors. They're closed. And there's no light coming from the glass of the door. So what are you going to do?
This is going to sound really dumb, but I don't
hungry.
have torches. Do we have torches? Flynn, can you do the light thing?
Yes, I do the light thing.
I'm gonna walk towards a wall and see if there's a light switch that I can just flick.
I'm just going to open the double doors.
Oh, come
without a
on,
care.
man.
They're
Theming.
traps!
So you flick the light switch, and nothing really happens. It may
Worth a try.
it's a little bit brighter, but not much. You can still see what's going on. So you throw up on the doors of the cafeteria. And do you announce yourself as you strut in, or?
Lunchtime.
So when you walk in, you see these. Saying a zombie is kind of, that's overused. But that's kind of what the students feel like, right? They're just kind of going through the motions, almost like it's a recording. They do look like they've seen their better days. All sorts of partial decay. And they're just walking with trays of rotted food and sitting at tables. Then they'll stand up and take their trays and put them on the area where the dishwasher is. Then you'll see them show up coming back through the line. It's just like a recording. And it's interesting. The liquid is not in this area, but it is moldy. And it feels like an old swampy forest.
Well, that's an appetizing smell.
Food was never really that good.
Where did, like, when we had these rooms with monsters in them like this, I'm trying to remember where he always had like the treasure or like the secret doors. I mean, we got to the point where we kind of like knew where to look, but I can't for the life of me remember.
Probably where the lunch ladies are, like somewhere in the back. Maybe
Maybe that's the big
where they
boss.
store the food. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Are we going after treasure now? I don't know what he wants.
That's what
us
we
to
did when we
find.
played, right? Like kill monsters and get treasure. And we know like Flynn can take care of undead. Flynn's got the whole like undead thing.
Not that kind of cleric, but sure.
I think
I
I'm gonna
say we go and
to-
explore. We just
I'm
walk.
gonna bypass everybody, grab a spoon, scoop some off the nearest plate, and flick it against the wall.
Oh,
We can start a
no.
food fight.
So the student whose food you just stole pauses and looks up at you.
Tasty.
And they reach a long, bony hand for your throat.
Hands
what's
off
your-
the goods.
Yeah.
Backing up.
What's your dexterity?
3.
Okay, you get first move.
All right. I think at this point, I want to draw my rapier.
All right. You get first attack. So, what does it look like when Riot goes into attack mode?
I mean, it's a lot of posturing. That's kind of the jam. A lot of excessive sword
Mm-hmm.
wiggling,
Mm-hmm.
but also this just kind of eerie, fierce grin and a little
All right.
laugh before attempting to stab.
All right, go for it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So here I'm going to just roll my d6 and I use, is that correct, charisma?
I believe for you is it dexterity.
And you should be able to just click on the dexterity word.
Mm-hmm.
And it should bring up like a prompt.
Okay, there it is.
And this is just a straight roll.
Perfect. Here we go.
And you can add your fool dice if you choose, because you are acting a little impulsive.
Might as well. Here we go.
4 final successes. Holy Christmas.
Okay, it didn't appear on mine, so I trust you guys.
Oh, did I say 4? I meant
Successes and
14.
two specials.
Let me reload Foundry.
No, 14 was my D20 roll
Good idea.
from
Yeah,
from
4 final successes, and you've got 3 specials.
2 specials.
Okay. So, what does this look like?
you
You destroy the person.
Yeah, I think it's there's spinning involved and
Mhm.
like in pieces. Very cartoon, but with the gore, of course.
Mhm,
So
of
just
course.
multiple pieces. I said hands off the merchandise.
Are other students moving?
No,
Okay.
they don't react at all. It's just like they didn't even notice. You haven't been attacked, so you still have your guard. I am going to give you an extra fluke, so you can mark another spot on your D6,
All right.
and when that rolls up or rolls, cool things happen.
Nice.
All right. So Riot has dispatched one of the creatures. You did notice that it didn't really do anything until she started messing with its food or messing with it.
Well, maybe we can just sneak past and see if there is anything important in the back.
I think that's a good idea.
No need to fight all these things if we don't have to.
Hey, Riot, how about you take up the rear now?
Yes, sir.
I will try to lead us single file if they will follow me and
Yes.
figure out
Sure.
the straightest route that is also
Yeah.
the least molestable.
Yeah. So the main area where you guys are standing in, it's just like a large lunchroom. There's a wall kind of opposite of the door, and there are 2 areas, one on the right, one on the left, that you can tell are food lines that people come through. Kind of between those 2, right in the very center, that's where you place your trays when you're done. So it's just a typical high school from the 80s lunchroom. So where are you going to head?
I like Flynn's idea. I think we're gonna head to the back. Let's go back into the kitchen. Everybody was always afraid of the lunch lady, so if like Scott is trying to be real clever, maybe that's the place where the big boss is, right? That's what we have to do is
Just as we get closer, I do want to know: can we see the lunch lady past the counter, or like anybody of the staff that might be working usually?
Yeah, you catch a glimpse of what's going on back there. And you can see at least 2 orcs are serving food.
nice job, Flynn.
Orcs?
Sure.
That's a little bit on the nose, Scott. Just
Give me the word, Frey. I'll kick down that door, get to that back kitchen, and I'll get rid of both of them.
Or you could get in line.
It's not pudding day, Riot.
How will you know unless you ask?
I say we could just go in, and if they're not going to fight us, do they look like zombies? Like, do they look, or do they look like actual orcs that have their facilities and are doing things?
They look exactly like orcs that Scott would have designed in your original
So do
game.
they seem to be paying attention to us?
Right now, they're just sort of, handing out the food and taking the money and refilling the steam tables. When you kicked the doors, of course, they all stopped and looked.
And I'm braced like the come at me thing, and waiting to see if they react.
Okay. So Freya, you kick the door in.
No, I don't
Right? Who kicks the door in?
I do. Rancor does.
Okay. Rancor kicks the door in.
And like it's a running, flying kick so that I'm in the kitchen by myself for half a second before they can follow me.
And you see 6 orcs just sort of staring at you like, what are you doing?
And I'm going to wait, right? And like, and if they don't do anything, I'm like, oh.
They just sort of look at you and, can I help you, son?
And, Freya, can you come in here?
I walk in, like I peer through the door, like for the door frame. It's like, hi.
You did all the riddles and shit, so like you do this.
Students are not allowed back here, right?
Well, we're
you
not.
know that.
Yeah, but we're not really students. You see, we are travelers from a land far away.
Alumni.
One of them gets close and looks into your eyes. Are you on drugs?
I wish.
I know you.
Ask them if they have pudding.
Why don't you come in here and talk to them yourself? Awful chatty bunch.
You're all in the way. I'm right next to you at this point, so it's still, hey, you're in the way.
So you have a feeling of deja vu. It's not that you've been in the school cafeteria and knocked it down and found a bunch of orcs serving you food. But the 4 of you, 5 of you if you count Scott, 6 if you count Sherry, you guys went out for a meal together, didn't you? Right before it all ended. Where did you go?
Oh, Tony's Pizzeria. Absolutely. That was the spot in town. That's where everybody would go. Like the pizza was greasy and
Cheap.
It was cheap. It was super cheap, and that's where most kids went. So
We had, all of us had like 4 or 5 of those plastic red cups in our house.
Yeah.
Flynn, I'm interested to know what happened when your parents walked in. Specifically your father.
Well, I think I had my back to the door. So I think it took me a minute to realize that everyone else at the table had gone quiet and was sort of looking up and behind me. And, I turned around and I saw him, and he had clearly come here for me. It's not like this is a place he would go. And I think he just looked at me and he said, "Get up." And I said, "Dad, I haven't paid." "Get up." And he sort of, reached into his wallet and, threw down like a $10 bill on the table and just kind of grabbed me by the neck of my jacket. And he was not an especially big man. I mean, I'm probably taller than he was, but I just took it.
Mm.
And he just dragged me out the door without another word.
And if it's okay, like, had this been like a bully or a kid or even an adult we didn't know, I would have stood up. I would have gotten involved. So it's kind of conspicuous, the fact that I am like doing nothing, like looking down at my pizza when this is happening.
Yeah, and I think anybody who's looks up, sees Jeziel looking back at the table with just this mixture of apology and shame as his dad drags him out.
Fucking hate dads.
Their parents are crazy. These
Their parents are
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what like.
Do you? Hey, did you know that they all live in that goddamn house? There's like 7 families there.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what they're doing. Like my mom talks a lot about like all kinds of stuff that they're supposedly doing. I don't think that's true, but it's just fuck.
It's bullshit.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Probably not.
I want to
Did they
run
know-
out after them. I want to run out after them. What is JJ's last name?
I would know that by now.
I don't know.
It's been a long time. I don't know. I think it's Williams.
Williams.
Yeah, Jaziel Williams.
Yeah, I run out and it's like, Mr. Williams, please wait. That it wasn't his idea. It was my idea. He
better.
didn't even want to come. He didn't even want to come, and I convinced him to come over, and it just like I really don't want him to be in trouble for we really like pushed him to come here, and he was really. I'm really sorry.
Then he should have been stronger. Go back inside with your friends. And he gets in the car.
At this point, I've followed Jess out, and I think
too.
I'm gonna give her a hug. From the
And I
side.
think you guys see Jaziel in the passenger seat of the car, just kind of looking up and just kind of going,
So tell me, did he know that you were playing role-playing games at that point?
"Oh, not yet." I suspect him finding out is kind of what led to, if not the collapse of the group, at least JJ leaving.
What happened that night after you got home?
I think, for the whole drive home was him haranguing me about how I should not be spending time with these people who didn't understand the importance of faith. And I think when we got home, there was a lot of people praying over me. And then I think when that was all finished and everybody kind of went back to their rooms, I think the belt came out.
So as that memory and feeling fades, who's last in line? Is it Riot?
I think it's Riot.
You hear this roar coming from the doors of the cafeteria, and you feel the ground shake as this gigantic minotaur, with the bull face and the heavy axe, walks towards you guys.
We kicked this thing's ass last time. Let's do it again.
Godbinder.
Well, anybody have a red cape? Toro!
What?
Get some culture.
What
Let's
are
kick
you,
its ass.
Godbinder? What are you doing here?
I'm living my life. I don't answer to you anymore.
We'll see about that. All right. Anyone have a dexterity of 3 or higher?
I do.
4.
All right.
All right, Riot. You get to go first. This big
Okay.
thing closes quickly, holding its big double-sided axe.
Quick question.
Yes.
The 4 players who are playing players, I
Mhm.
think, understand the analogy here.
Yes.
Do we think that the way he just spoke to Flynn, this Minotaur, that we get an understanding of what this thing represents?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because when you stepped into that area, the cafeteria, you all had, you know, it's not like you were all seeing the same things, but you all remember that night.
Got it.
Probably remember it from a few different angles. And you've also heard stories of his father.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Fucking kill him, Riot.
Hey, Riot, what you gonna do?
I am gonna try to do the exact same thing I did with the zombie. I have unearned confidence here. Slightly earned.
You've earned it.
You're not Riot the thought out.
So, Riot, since you're acting like a fool, you get to use your fool's D6. So how many flukes do you have marked on it? 2, I believe?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Let's go for it and see what happens.
1 in 3 chance, baby.
Okay, here we go.
Two successes.
Okay, just a second. There we go.
One special.
Yeah, it took a moment to get there.
Okay. Did you roll one of your flukes?
I did. Yes, I did.
Did? Okay.
Wait, I think.
Do you remember what your fluke gives you?
How can we tell which one is their fool die?
Yeah, that's. I might not have.
Yeah, it's not clear.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, it might. My guess is it would have told us. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, the interface seems pretty smart about that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so probably didn't.
Okay.
it'd be handy though if it was like the fool die was blue, like it is in the
Yeah.
3d6 plus 1d6. But
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we can fake this if we need to later, rolling a separate die.
Yeah.
Okay, you still have 2 successes. And one of them is a special. So you get 2 hits on this thing.
Yeah.
You break through its guard. So for the game, the guard is kind of its stance or its protection, almost like a shield sort of thing. And once you break through that, then you start doing wounds. So you do break through its guard. With your special, what do you want to do? Because I'll allow you to position yourself. I'll allow you to get out of the way. Because you're not very big.
Yeah. I think I want to do a pirouette kind of out of his circle.
Okay. All right. So now, dexterity of 2.
Probably all of us.
I
I would
still
like to
do
go
4.
next if. Oh.
Wait, you have a 4?
Yes, I have a 4.
Oh, you
as well.
should have gone
Oh.
first.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, I thought we both had 4s.
Oh no, I've got 3.
Oh, well, okay. That's totally fine.
We'll just let you go.
I got 4.
No, I was a little distracted. I'm like, yeah, no big deal. It's a 4.
Oh, perfect jazz.
Mhm.
I would like to. I don't think I want to get close to this thing. I think I'm gonna attack them with my performance.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Go ahead.
What are you going to try to make it do? Or what are you doing to...
I am just going to. I just want to hurt it. I don't want to try to control it. I don't think I'm doing that quite yet, but I'm going to step outwards and I'm going to. I'm going to like you see my eyes like start to glow, and I like make a fist, and I just like scream at this thing. It's like,
Okay.
hate yourself as much as I hate you.
Okay. Let's go for a roll.
Let's do it. I just roll my dex for this, right? Yes, dex is my
charisma. Is it dex or charisma?
Well, that's for the that's for my equipment is dex, I guess. For the performance, it is the charisma plus a d4. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
What's your charisma?
It's just a 2.
Oh.
Plus a d, the class die. So let's do it.
Oh, you've got a
Nice.
success.
2.
Yeah. Yep.
But it comes in at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
So you have, this is where it gets a little bit crunchy here.
Sure.
So you have 2 successes. So you can burn one of those successes and either increase or decrease the intensity.
Okay.
So you can burn one and make that a level 2 instead of a level 1 if you choose.
Would I? Well, 11. It would be a level. Which level could I make it then?
Because you rolled a 1 on your d4. So level 1 means they feel it enough to influence them. Level 2 means they feel it intensely, and it's hard to do anything not related to it.
Nice.
You know, I'm gonna increase it. I don't see a reason to not, make it feel that.
Yeah.
And it's just they gain 2 disadvantage per intensity, unless it's not. I don't imagine it's high enough to do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this thing, it kind of shakes its head, and it bellows, and it slams its axe against the floor. It shakes its head again. And Flynn, it's coming for you.
Okay. Are we acting at the same time? Am I acting before it?
You're acting before it.
Excellent.
Kick its ass.
I think Flynn just says, "Go to hell," and kind of puts his hands out in front of him, and just this jet of fire shoots out at the thing.
Okay.
And this is a particular scripture fire blast that Bridget has given me. So that is a wisdom roll plus my class die. Let's see how that goes.
Wow.
All right, 2 successes and 2 specials.
Damn.
Okay. Wow.
So I will certainly spend one of those specials to set him on fire, so he takes a hit around till extinguished. I don't suspect I can do that twice. I don't think he can be more on fire.
He's super on fire.
He is so on fire, you guys.
You can always be more on fire.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that is just a hit plus he is on fire.
Now, when it says level 3 Phoenix versus level 2 Living Inferno,
yeah, those are. I would have to have more of a relationship with him. My God, than I do.
Got it.
Level 1 with her right now.
That's badass, though. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, it is roaring,
and I'm roaring the whole time.
It's your turn, Rancor.
So, what I loved when we played this game is that I built my character to be this badass, right? And what I learned, one of the many things that I learned that matured Tony in many ways, was that there was other ways other than violence. And seeing Freya use words and seeing Flynn use faith, there's a half second where I feel so comfortable right now and in a very happy place. And then I just go, oh, now it's my turn. And I just launch with my sword to try to cleave as close to its neck and head as I can.
Yeah. So if I remember right, the last battle, you vented in order to kill the mob. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. So I'm back down to emotion 0.
Okay. So this is going to be just a straight attack.
So I'll use Dex.
Interesting.
Remind me how, if I'm how do I forgot my qualification using my class die. Oh, here it is. When you're feeling your sacred emotion at one or above your, I'm not there. Okay.
Yeah, no. So actually, this would just be a straight strength roll.
Okay, and the difficulty?
Difficulty 0.
Okay.
Okay,
Not
so you
too
got a
exciting, but
success.
A hit's a hit.
Yep.
So you hit this thing, and it's obvious that this creature is wounded. It kind of goes down to one knee and roars loudly. It stands up, or gets back up to its feet, using its axe to kind of steady itself. And Flynn, it bellows at you. And it lunges to make an attack.
Okay.
Let's see if this will roll. There we go. And it's at 2 disadvantage. Is that correct?
Right, because of what
That is correct.
Jess did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or what Freya, sorry. I'd like to see that red box.
It fails, but it did not get a critical fail.
Mm-hmm.
So it swings, and it comes close. And it misses.
Good.
So now we're back at the top of the order.
I think that's Freya.
Yes.
Yes.
If I see the Minotaur swing, and I imagine it's just still kind of like on one, just barely standing, maybe like swinging, like sinking back on one knee, and
Yes.
I just shout at the thing. You can see me, like my hand opening up outwards, and there's a ring on my hand, and like green lines just start shooting like down my arm from it, and I like rush towards it and just put my hand on its forehead, and I just shout, just like, get away from my friend. And I'm just using my what is called magical death touch.
Nice.
This one uses dex instead of strength.
Yes.
So I'm just going to roll a dex.
Oh no.
Well then,
Okay.
That's bad.
you know, it happens.
What makes you think that the words critical failure are bad, Greg?
Now, is that anyone causes a critical fail, or is that a special die that hit critical fail? Mechanically, how does that work?
They did not roll. There were no successes rolled, and you rolled a 1.
Got it. Okay.
So this is bad.
Excellent.
You rush up to touch this creature, and it grabs you by the back of the neck. You remember seeing this once before. And this thing picks you up. And Flynn, it's looking straight at you. What are you gonna do now, boy?
I'm gonna kill you.
So, technically, it's Riot's turn.
Rancor standing there after trying to cleave it. Riot!
It's paying all the attention to me.
Some gurgling noises.
Okay, so I am a trickster. We have not done any of my spells yet.
Ooh, shenanigans.
So I'm thinking some sort of a yoink spell to be able to move something at a rapid pace away from something else. Does that sound something
That
within?
sounds like something you can try.
All right.
And I'm going to give you a level 0 just because this thing is not expecting that.
Cool.
It's busy showing off.
It's not
Making a
focused
point.
on you.
Yeah.
So this will be my first spell. So I think it's charisma for me. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
If we make a mistake, we'll correct it next time.
Yeah.
Not worried about it right now.
And I can add my class die, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, but it's a difficulty 0. So here we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
I am a yoinking.
So what do you do? Tell us what it looks like.
So it doesn't look like much, but it does make a noise. So it's me doing a fancy spin, of course. And I say yoink, and it goes whoop. And it goes in, she goes in the direction of my hand, so behind me towards probably the people.
So Freya,
Mm-hmm.
you feel this force grab you and yoink you back. Have you ever seen Riot do anything like this before?
I don't know if Riot has done this before. I've seen Riot do a whole bunch of stupid things. I don't know if Riot has ever like used the spell to pull one of us out of danger like this. It's usually for, damage, I think.
Yoinking food into things' faces.
Yeah, just, or stealing stuff, but like
Yeah.
pulling an entire person out of the grasp of something. I don't think I've ever seen that.
This thing is pissed. It roars. It slams its axe against the ground, and it gets right up to your face, Flynn. And it screams, and the spittle and the steam, you can feel the heat. It's your turn.
This is yours, Flynn.
I think, I almost stand there with my eyes closed for a second, just kind of feeling all this heat and spittle and everything hit me. And then I think I just say, shut up! And take this enormous cartoonish mallet and just swing straight across, hopefully cracking it across the head.
Go for it.
This is two-handed hammer. It doesn't
Damn.
specify what I use to attack with.
It'll be strength.
Okay. And I think, if you don't mind, I would use a. It's still saying. Oh, I didn't reset the session. It thinks I've already used my flashback. All right, cool.
Yeah, you have a new session, so you
All
can
right.
flash back. if
All
you'd
right. Well,
like.
I will flash back, and I think I'm gonna come back to one time when Flynn was younger, like maybe 8 or 9, and there was a time when he had done something wrong. I don't think he even remembers what it was. And his dad, was giving him a stern talking to, and ended, as it so often did, with just a slap across the face. And I think in that moment, in some instinct, Flynn just hit him back. And there was a moment of just shock on his father's face before it turned back into the predictable rage. And I think that's the moment that, JJ is drawing on now, knowing that it can be hurt.
Okay,
A success.
describe how you kill it.
Like I said, there's that big just sort of shut up, and it comes, and the mallet comes across and just hits it in the side of the jaw, and the face turns farther around than it should. And you hear that cracking noise of the spine going. And I think as it collapses to the ground, Flynn just kind of stands over it with Mal, like ready to hit it again. And from somewhere on a boombox back in the kitchen, we hear Sting singing, "If you love someone, set them free."
Wow. So what's going through your head?
I don't think I don't think he's consciously thinking thoughts right now. I think he's just in this pile of adrenaline and anger and vindication. You know, at some point he's going to calm down and, you know, make the connection of what he metaphorically did. But right now, I think he's just that sort of primal satisfaction.
So what about the rest of you?
I'm going to walk up to Flynn. I know exactly in my own version what you're feeling right now. And I'm going to walk up to you and I'm going to kind of put my left hand on your right shoulder and kind of my hand on your chest a little bit.
Yep.
It's okay. And I'm going to kind of like, hopefully like pull you back, but I'm not pushing you. I'm just guiding you. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. And I think there's a flinch when you first touch me. And then it kind of brings me back. And I'm just like, yeah.
And if you back away, I am going to chop its head off. Its twisted head. And I'm going to pick it up by any hair that is the top of its mane and lift it up and offer it to you. You did this.
And I think Flint just kind of shakes his head and turns away. I don't want that.
I think I involuntarily am going to be making eye contact with Freya, like,
I'm dusting myself off a little,
Yeah,
and I
like-
see that too, and just,
It's an XY chromosome thing, man. I don't know.
And I'm just going to kind of like it is a meaningless piece of trash at the end of lunch. I'm just going to throw the head to the side. If Flynn doesn't want it.
So, Flynn, as you're kind of coming down from the adrenaline, you see a piece of paper laying on the floor. And you pick it up. It's labeled September 7th, 1985. Saturday was so weird. I don't even know where to start. 7 hours in a library with people I basically spent 3 years pretending not to notice. We don't hang out. We don't eat lunch together. We don't even have the same friends or the same anything, really. But apparently we all managed to get Saturday detention in the same week, so here we are. I don't know. It was really good. It's been a while since a Saturday was really, really good. Signed S. Greg, let's take a break.
Let's do it. We'll be right back in 10. We beat DK. We're back.
All right. So you just found the note, Flynn. Looks like it's a page from Sherry's diary.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could tell from the handwriting if it was Sherry or Scott, but
Yeah, it's Sherry.
it sounds more like Sherry.
Mhm.
And I'll just kind of offer it out to, I guess, Ranker's probably closest.
And I'll take it from you, Flynn, but before I look at it, I'm going to lock eyes with you. What did that feel like?
Like it was a long time coming.
But it felt good, right?
It felt necessary.
And then I look down at the paper. And I think as soon as I realize what I'm holding, I drop it and step away from it.
I pick it up.
What is it?
It's Sherry talking about the first game. Felt like it was a really good memory for her.
Like her diary?
Yeah.
Like a journal? How did he get it? How did he get hers?
How did he do any of this? I mean, and I kind of lean in a little bit as though Scott can't hear us and say, we don't even know if that's real or if that's what he thinks she would have written.
Or maybe she's here.
Give me that. And I want to look at the page and I want to look at the handwriting. Because I feel like maybe like, you know, exchanging like homework and maybe like I've copied some of hers and, you know, maybe some notes we've exchanged to see if it's like actually her handwriting.
It's her handwriting. How does that hit you?
I start to crumble it, but I just stop myself. I just hold it against my chest and just take a deep breath in, just trying. You can see me like shake with anger and just. No, it's hers. It's Sherry's handwriting. There's no way that. He got our journal. Just like we got his. This is one big revenge for all the things we've done. Just I don't know what this is, but this is her handwriting, and I hand it over to Flynn.
Okay.
Sorry, Riot. I wanted it because you already had it. I hand it over to Riot.
As far as anything's real here, this seems to be.
Do you think Scott meant for Flynn to be able to kill the monster?
I don't know, man. We can drive ourselves crazy thinking about what he wanted to do and what he has control of and what he doesn't. I think we just need to go through the rest of this place and figure out what the hell story he's trying to tell and get to the end of it.
He remembers how powerful we are, right?
Yeah, but you know, the GM can always throw more shit at you. Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Scott always rolled open, so he's not. If he throws a monster at us, I don't know if he meant to kill us, but it sure felt like my neck was about to crack.
Are you all right?
I look at Riot. It's like, yeah, I'm okay. Are you?
Good. I'm fine.
I mean, maybe Scott was trying to help.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, Riot. And I feel like maybe we each have a room.
Like one big therapy session?
Or one big haunted house.
Yeah.
More like that.
So
Well, I'm happy to give somebody else a turn.
This smells. I look over at the body with the head like cut off. It's like, this is way worse when you get to see it. Can we like go just?
let's go back to the hallway.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, let's keep going.
So you leave the cafeteria and the lights go out and it's dark again. You do hear noise coming from the gym, cheering. It's kind of muted. It's like everything else that you've run into so far. It feels fake and wrong. And the lights are on, kind of a dim gray light in the office. And the lights flickering under the bathroom door.
Pretty sure the gym's me.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. You ready
Let's
for
go to
this?
the gym then.
Who has the office? Who has the bathroom?
I don't know.
I think Riot does.
We're gonna find out regardless. I'm sure he's gonna want us to go into every single one. You know how Scott railroads us when he
So-
wants us to see what
A
he's
lot
like.
of time
written.
building it. Wants us to see it. Yep.
Yep. We're not gonna miss any of it.
So I kind of do kind of a pre-game shake. Something you saw me do like before games, right? Like before they would announce my name and I'd run out onto the field or run out on the court.
Yeah.
And not asking, just start walking towards the gym.
Just remember, it's not real.
Before we go in, I would like to just walk over to Riot. Like, if we're like not at, if Rancor goes at the front, I want to just like go over to Riot and like just say like without looking, it's like, thank you. That was badass.
I think
Don't,
maybe
don't
the
let it get to your head. I already
I
regret
think maybe
saying
the
it.
first time Riot has smiled at Freya this in a congenial way instead of smirking.
Just don't let it get to your head. Just
I don't have long hair, so that was
Virtual toss.
yeah.
Which makes it even better.
beautiful. Let's make sure Rancor doesn't get himself killed.
Yeah, with purpose, sword out, marching.
Okay, so as you approach the gym, you know, you're sloshing through the black ichor. And the smell hits you first. It's decades of floor wax and sweat. It's that specific chemical cocktail of the gymnasium in full roar. And the sound follows. Sneakers squeaking on the hardwood, crowds cresting and falling. The hollow percussion of the basketball. You hear the buzzer and the cheers. And right outside the door, just sort of fading into existence, there's a folding table. Behind it, there's a teenage boy. He's one of your classmates, you don't know his name. Sitting in a Sherman Falcon sweatshirt. He's got a cash box and a little hand stamp. He looks at you guys with kind of an impatient expression. He doesn't want to do this, he has to. $1 each.
I'm playing. You know me. I'm playing there with me.
What's wrong with you? You're standing right here. You're not playing. I don't even know who you are. Come on, $1. It's not that much. Give me $1. I'll let you get in there.
I'm gonna like turn around and like I can hit him.
Do we have money? I mean, like, do I have a wallet with money in it, or gold pieces, or anything?
You know, it's kind of funny that you ask that, because when the kids said $1 each, you have a little gold coin that kind of pops up in your hand.
Sure, I give him the gold coin.
And he stamps your hand so you can come and go. So as you walk in, the gymnasium opens around you. It's 1985. Definitely 1985. You can see the outfits and the hair. Oh, the hair. And the bleachers are packed with students and with parents, and they're all wearing the right clothes for the time period. They're holding the right cups of watery hot chocolate from the concession stand. And they're living inside of a moment that ended 40 years ago. Scoreboard reads Sherman 41, visitors 33. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. Falcons are bringing the ball up the court, and the crowd surges. No one in the bleachers really turns to look at 5 weirdly dressed strangers standing in the doorway.
5.
5?
Oh, did I say 5? I meant 4.
Uh-huh.
Riot. You smell the perfume.
Yeah, that's a familiar smell.
You turn around, there's nobody there.
Just gonna look up and sigh a little bit.
So what do you guys do?
So I see that score, see the time left on the clock, and almost immediately realize that this was the game I super casually said to Sherry, hey, like, you know, I'm playing, like, if you just want to, like, I don't know, I know you don't really go to basketball games, but like, it's kind of cool. We should kick their ass. It might be fun. So I realized this was the only time I've ever invited Sherry to anything. Am I on the court?
Well, you know, you look out there and you see your number, right? It's not you. Your dad. So you see in the bleachers, there's a spot right at half court, about 5 rows up, just wide enough for 4 people.
They saved us a seat.
Yeah.
How thoughtful. Didn't you play this game, Rancor?
Yeah.
Usually I was behind the bleachers, under the bleachers, so this is a new experience.
It's not all it's cracked out to be. Just definitely beats cheerleading. Am I there?
I don't know. Are you there?
I don't think I am there. Like, that doesn't feel right. But
You know why?
why? Oh,
This was the brownie night, wasn't it?
Oh.
oh yes, yes. That's why. That's why.
Are we supposed to go sit down? I'm watching every move that thing wearing my number is doing. I don't look at them when I ask the question.
Yeah, I guess.
Just don't touch anybody. Let's just sit and wait for
The show.
whatever might come. Let's watch the show. I wouldn't mind sitting for a moment.
Sure.
So as you make your way up through the crowd, it's wrong. Everything about this building has been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The people, they feel like they're almost robots. I mean, they look human, but their movements and their reactions, there's just something off about it. So you go up and you take your place. Jessica, something you notice.
Mm-hmm.
2 rows down, there's a woman, and she's clapping and cheering, but the only thing you can see is that orange plastic bottle with the white cap that rattles when she shakes. You can hear it. You can hear it above the crowd.
Oh. Where do I see the bottle, or do I just...
You see it.
Where is it?
It's in her hand.
Oh.
She claps and it shakes, makes noise.
Do I feel... I mean, I imagine mentally I could probably... This would probably feel pretty good. Like, but how does my body feel?
I don't know, you tell me.
I think when I see it, I'm been shaking a little bit, and I think the moment I see it, I'm like, it's kind of, I'm noticing my own shaking, and I'm like noticing that I'm like all those things that my body's doing in withdrawal. I think I'm like starting to notice, and I become hyper aware, and I only see this bottle. I'm not hearing anything. Like I just hear it, and I just disassociate almost.
She turns around and looks you straight in the eye and holds the bottle up to you.
I just like quietly just whisper like, you fucking bitch. Just, you asshole. I'm not moving. I'm just staring at it. Like I want to, but I'm just like, I'm clutching. I think I'm clutching the seat, and on the other hand, I like dig my fingers into Ranker's like thigh.
Am I seeing this?
Are any
I
of
mean,
us
you're
seeing
feeling it.
Yeah, I definitely feel it.
No,
And-
you
and-
just notice
go ahead.
that Freya's acting very odd.
And I just think it's just, this is all effed up. I just put my hand on top of yours, not to make you stop, but to just like tell you it's okay. Dig.
Okay. Yeah, I keep staring. I don't think I noticed that. I don't think I'm... Maybe if he puts his hand on after a moment, I'll like snap out of it, I think. I'm not... If I look away and I look back, is it still there? Just kind of like shake it out of my vision.
It's gone.
Okay. I just
So
thought I
no.
saw a ghost. That's all.
This place is nothing but ghosts.
So Tony, your number, your jersey, what number was on it?
22. That was a forward.
You're at the free throw line. Or your father's at the free throw line. He turns around and throws a punch and hits the player next to him, knocking him to the floor,
Oh,
and stands over top of him and grabs him by the jersey and starts shaking him.
they're not supposed to do that, are they? I didn't think.
No, I
this
don't.
was-
I thought that was a hockey thing.
You hear your sword. It looks familiar, doesn't it, boy?
This is what happened. I say it out loud.
You never
But
were quite good enough, were you?
So the person, my father is hitting who I hit decades ago. He kept just humiliating me the whole game. He and I were assigned to each other, and he just outplayed me and just chided me the whole time. And I just lost my shit. And I just beat the hell out of them. And we ended up forfeiting the game because of it. And I'm just watching this happen. And I think it's definitely my dad, but I think it's my dad at my age. And I think the only reason I know that is because I have pictures when he played basketball. Right? When he was the star athlete at this school, which I never was. I was just good enough, but I was never good enough to be like I would get from the coaches that used to play with him were my coaches now. They were and they're like, aren't you Dave's kid? Every time I effed up.
Are you saying any of that out loud, or is that just
No?
Okay.
No, but and I think only Sherry was here at the game because Jess wasn't at the game.
I wasn't.
Yeah, Drew might have been smoking weed somewhere, but like I don't think any of you ever saw this.
I am pretty sure. We heard about it. I'm pretty sure this probably made the rounds in the school.
Sure.
Like, there's no way, and
Mhm,
the kid
mhm.
probably had a blue eye. But
And if anybody knew my number, it's you. So if anybody recognizes that, it's you. Because
I think all of us can probably see the similarity, I would assume. But I just say, like, as I'm like staring at this in horror, just, you stopped though. Is the figure on the field stopping beating up the kid, or just you gotta stop him? Just don't. Somebody do something.
so I'm gonna look to Flynn, almost for permission,
It's got to be you, man.
and I leap onto the court. I don't touch a single bench in the bleachers in front of me, like superhero landing.
And when you land, it's not happening. He's shooting free throws. And it's not your dad. You don't know who it is. In the crowd, they don't react. You're standing out in the middle of the court, and nobody is reacting.
I'm gonna turn around to my friends.
We all saw that, right?
Yeah. Watching it, did we just look at Rancor and then everything just seems normal?
And the person at the free throw line does not wear my number.
No.
I'm looking around waiting for the other shoe to drop.
I'm looking at Riot. Like, is
You
it-
might want to get off the court.
JJ, when you look around, you see a couple sitting up near the top of the bleachers. It's a man and a woman, look like they're dressed for church. They're holding hands. The woman's knuckles look like they've gone white. They are not enjoying themselves. They're looking just off. You're right. Oh, I think I forgot to mention the man, he doesn't have a head.
Oh,
But they're sitting there and they're looking at someone off to the right.
I follow their gaze.
Riot, you see it too. There's a woman sitting there, a girl. She's scribbling in a notebook. It's Sherry. So the final buzzer goes off. There's no clapping. The person that was the Sherry, she's gone. Riot, on your lap, there's a piece of paper and it's folded up. You open it to look at it. It said, "I told you not to tell anyone, but you told anyway." Signed S.
It didn't do a damn thing. I say that out loud.
What was that?
Scott fucking
Literally
Lamont.
nothing.
Okay, just if we need to figure out what's going on here.
I just
Clues
yell
might be
at. Oh,
important.
go ahead.
I'm just saying clues might be important.
I just yell into the gymnasium, like looking at my friends, seeing that Riot got a note, which I fully expected this to be my room. And I'm like, I thought this was mine.
You don't have, there's no answer. But everything freezes. The crowd is frozen. Players on the court are frozen in mid-celebration. And kind of down at the opposite end of where you entered the gymnasium, Tony, you know that's where the locker rooms are. And you can see this fog kind of rolling out of the locker rooms, and it's hugging the ground.
Come on.
I call out to Rankar's just, it's the locker rooms. It's the fog. It's always fog. We're so dramatic with him.
So, Freya, you see me hear you, even though I'm not looking at you. You can just tell that I heard you.
Mm-hmm.
And I look up at you, not the other two, just you. And you see a flash of fear in my face. And then I turn and I start walking towards the locker rooms.
Wait. I call after us. Like, wait. I
Yeah.
just stand up.
Don't let him go alone.
Yep. Rancor, we're going together.
Just
Stay
keep
your
walking.
ass over here. We're a party.
You're going to have to catch up.
Just pushing my way out of the
Let's go.
seat.
Yep.
Just move. God, he's always so impatient.
So as you enter the locker room, it's steam rolling out from the showers. You can hear the lockers being thrown open. You can hear somebody's little transistor radio from the 80s playing. You hear towels snapping. And you smell right guard and 17-year-old boy sweat. Just a nasty little funk. And Rancor, as you pass your locker, there's a note attached to it.
Grab it.
October 19th, 1985. Tony asked me to go to the basketball game, and I went. He actually showed up at my door before the game with 2 sodas stuffed in his jacket pocket because he said the concession prices were too high. He held the door for me. He drove me there. He didn't try to put his arm around me like other guys do, just waiting to see if I'd move away. It was nice. After the game, he drove me home. We were listening to music on his car radio, and he talked about his father. You know, not the sanitized version. Told me about the real one. The way his father's anger lived in a room before he even walked into it. He just said it like it was just a fact of life he's been carrying around. And he walked me up to my door. Said he had a good time. I told him I did too. Then he drove away. That was it. That was the whole night. Nothing to read into it because nothing happened except that it was a genuinely good evening with someone I'd been underestimating. You know, I've been thinking that sometimes people surprise you.
The three of you see me collapse to the bench that runs between the rows of lockers with a hand on each side of this letter. And you quickly realize that I'm reading it over and over again. I've done something you've never seen before. I've dropped my sword on the floor.
Hey. It's okay. Whatever it is, it's okay.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's okay.
Just sit down next to you.
I'm gonna sit on the opposite side. Just
And I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, there's part of me, Jess, that doesn't want you to see this note, even though you knew well my feelings for her. But for some stupid reason, I want to hide it from you.
I don't think I'm going to read it. It's like maybe you want to like just like I push it away. Just
Yeah.
no. This is none of us are supposed to read these. This
Hey,
is-
Riot.
Yeah.
You said, what if she's here? Why'd you say that?
Her diary's here. We're all here.
I saw him in
Shitty
the
liar.
stands for just a second.
Why do you think she's here?
She's not here. What are the two of you talking about? Are you losing your mind now? Sherry's dead.
Riot.
Well, Jess would know. Freya.
Fuck you. That was uncalled for.
I'm just gonna kick the shit out of a locker. And I will not stop until there's a giant dent in it.
And I'm going to look at you, Flynn. And if you make eye contact with me, I'm going to go. I think she's here too. I think Riot's right. And I don't think I can make it if she is.
I think there's something here that is trying to make us think it's her. But whatever Scott could do, I don't think he could bring her back.
I'm gonna go in front of Ranker. I assume you're still sitting? I don't know if you're still sitting.
No, I've
but
stood up at this
Okay.
point.
I'm gonna like
Yeah.
stand in front of you and just put like a hand on like your shoulder and I just like Rancor. Riot is the fool. And we need you. You're a tank. We all need to stick together. And if the two of you are going to fall for Scott's little games and Scott's little tricks and his whole circus, he's going to split the party. And you never split the party. So there is no Sherry here. We all saw Sherry. I saw Sherry in an open casket. And she's dead. There's a version of Sherry that Scott has conjured. Like, he has conjured up this fucked up basketball court in this miniature version of Flynn's dad. Whatever that was. There's no smoke and mirrors.
So, Rancor, one of your really good friends was Jim, wasn't he? You hear Jim laughing, slapping people on the back. And Jess, Freya. It's your turn now. There's a letter sitting next to Rancor. And it's addressed to you.
Who is it? To me?
Yeah.
Oh, joyous. I'm looking at the letter and I don't keep my hand of Rancor and I'm not strong enough without all of you. And we're going to get through this in one piece, and we're going to get out of here, and we're going to make it just how we made it up until now. And I go grab the letter. And I
read it. Join the circus.
I open it and I read it. Intentionally ignoring Riot's manic laugh.
It's in Sherry's handwriting.
Of course it is.
And some of the ink has run. You can tell there were tears in this one. Jess told me what Tony said. She pulled me into the girls' room between the second and third period, not gently. She told me the way you tell someone when you want them to know, or when they want you to know they're doing you a favor. There's a version of it that's kindness and another that's just petty and mean. Not entirely sure which version this was, maybe both. Jess is often both things at one time. Anyway, what Tony said specifically, I'm not writing down. Summary is that he told all the guys in the locker room that I was easy. He made it into a story. He used my name. I stood at the sink after Jess left, and I just looked at my face for probably 90 seconds. Looked the same as it had that morning, but everything seemed wrong. He walked me to my door. He held the door open. He told me about his father, the real version, the heavy one. And I just listened. I didn't push. I didn't try to change the subject. I thought he was a great guy. I was happy. That was the whole of it. There's nothing to build this story from. He built one anyway. I saw Tony in the hall after 5th period, and we made eye contact, and he looked away. Screw you, Tony. I'm going to that party, because I'm not going to let you have my Saturday, too. And let's break for the night.
Jesus. Credits will be on the other side. So a couple things. This is why you play with safety tools. Because if Kevin knew at any point one of us could give the signal. We have a signal that we use on this channel that is the X card. So Jesus Christ, like, there's nothing to lose by using communication tools, safety tools, whatever the hell you want to call them, whatever makes you feel better about yourself. Second thing, you have to understand how much conversation has not happened between the 5 of us. What you are watching is all of this being spun together at once. All of this backstory, all of these events, like I'm stunned because it feels like we've talked about it, but we haven't. And Jesus, Kevin, like you pulled things that were happening this session back into this session. And that's a masterclass. I'm sorry. Like that was really impressive, Kevin. But the floor is yours.
Thank you. You guys make it so easy. And this is hard, right? I mean, we talked about this before we started, that this was going to be an emotional, and we do have our tools in place. We know how far we can go and what subjects we can head for. And I don't know where you guys are going to take it. I have a feeling. All I know is that Sherry ended up in a car some night. So, anyway, almost had you crying, Craig. I think we're going to start with DK.
Ooh. Man. I mean, to echo what Craig was saying, yeah, as far as like session 0 goes, it was very minimal here. So this is community, world building, character building, and I have not played a game quite like this before. So yes, I'm echoing that it really is. It reminds me of the magic of playing pretend when you were a kid, but you know, infinitely more gut wrenching.
Hopefully.
Yes, I can say that. So I'll just start with that. If I'm gonna do a star today, I think I'm gonna give it to Craig. I could see Rancor sitting on that bench, holding that letter. I could see his face. I could see the sword on the ground. It was a moment that was really visceral. The whole session was great, but that right there at the end was it. Yeah, it had my body doing the reactions that if I was in the situation I would be feeling. So gold star. My wishes, God, I want to know more. I need to know what exactly happened and not just what Riot thinks happened.
Yes. Yes.
Drew.
Yes.
Because yeah, there are loose ideas here and there, and we might think we know where this is going, but it can all, in one word, one line, go over its head. So I like being kept on my toes, and this has not been disappointing. So I want more of that. I'm not kind of guy, but I love a twist, a surprise, especially if it's gonna emotionally devastate me. So. Yeah, the fool, the class clown, that's the levity, and it's kind of what that's the scary part, and it's coming out with it.
Wait, are you saying comedians have trauma?
I'm gonna give that one to Flynn for stars. I'm gonna give that one to Flynn for the moment of just cracking that Minotaur over the head, and then just the reply is just like a long time coming, and it just felt like a little arc that I really enjoyed, and I think everybody did an amazing job today, as always. I'm going to go the easy route and say like star goes to you, Kevin, for just crushing it. And when I say crushing it, I'm talking about our emotions and our feelings and our soul, because that's what you're doing, and I'm here for it. I'm giving you a star because at the end, like, I think we went to credits and I just paced back and forth because like I was losing my mind. I have not watched shows where I was this invested or anything where I was this invested, and it's just like, oh my God, what is happening? So that was great.
Did you notice that when things got really intense, your bird flew away?
She does that thing over there to do.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of this.
It's like that. That's too much for me. She's
really
more a
funny.
cartoon bird. She enjoys those. No, that was great. And for wishes, I don't know. Like Brian said, it's just, I don't know what I want to wish for. I don't know if I want to know what happened. I don't know if I'm ready to know what. Like, I have some ideas and they're already. I don't know if I'm ready for this. There was this great moment when Rancor was reading the entry, and I was for a moment not sure. It's just like, did my character just tell Sherry this to like be shitty, or did it happen? And I still don't know the answer to that, which is fascinating.
I think we'll find out next episode, most likely.
Yes. And just for wishes, there's a lot of threads with these characters to juggle. There's not just like, oh, my character deals with this thing. It's like, no, you're dealing with not just the whole Sherry thing, but your private thing, the things in between us. Like, there's so many layers to this that I had forgotten about the whole withdrawal thing until you like brought it back up. I was like, oh yeah, fuck. That's a thing. Also not discussed beforehand. So there's a lot of threads to juggle. So my wish is just keep playing and explore those, and just to have the room to, you can never leave, Kevin. You're just going to be my forever DM now. This game is going to go to episode 100.
Yes.
I will end up in therapy and on medication.
Well, you are DM and therapist at this point.
Yes.
So then he said to me.
So Craig, what about you?
I feel like I word vomited when we came back from break, which is so there's a lot of things. I want to start with wishes. I think I'm looking forward to us painting in more of the blank spaces like we have been doing just instinctively. I really look forward to that, and I look forward to us coloring it in for each other, because we've been doing that too. We've been very safely assigning things to each other, knowing that we could be denied, right? This is a liminal space that could be like, that's not what really happened. So we're kind of accepting things. And I really like that. I think my biggest wish, and I just was thinking about this, my biggest wish is to find out where the four of us are after this. Not individually, but together. And I have no idea what that looks like. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, what's happening with Tony and Jess is so layered and so interesting, right? Especially now that we've added the Sherry aspect of it. And then the story about me saying one thing that happened that night versus the other thing that happened that night, right? And then we know that after Sherry's death, Jess and Tony have the thing in the car where I kill somebody, right? Like, holy crap, Cap. But there's something going on with Drew and Tony too. And I'm not sure what that is, but I can tell it's bothering Drew. And like, so what is that? Right? Like, and I when I tell you I have no idea, I have no idea. When I can tell you I'm going to accept whatever DK assigns to it, I will, and I might contribute along the way. But I love how, like, that's the slow burn that's behind the scenes, the less obvious one, right? And then the father thing with Flynn, or with JJ and Tony. And I don't know what's happening with you, Brian, but I'm getting the feeling that we were not close.
No.
That we were friendly.
I think we had just that one little point of connection, and that was about it.
That's exactly what I'm feeling too, right? And I feel like, if anything, this is making me realize how much we did have in common, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I will say, and this is going to be my star, is the obvious thing to have done with me, and it would have been awesome, is you had two characters with father issues. And the obvious thing to do with me was to make me confront my father. And that's what you fucking put out there for the appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
And your ability to subvert that in real time, Kevin, is like a big deal. It really is, because had you gone that route, it would have made sense. It would have been powerful. You would have knocked me off my chair the same way you did this time. But that, whatever your instinct is to realize that there was more to it than that, like, outstanding. I learned by watching you. This has been really cool.
Well, thank you. You're embarrassing me.
Really cool.
I
How about your
really
stars and
enjoy.
wishes?
For stars, I think it's everybody, the way you guys are playing off of each other. I have some pre-written notes, right? I mean, the diary entries were notes, but you adjust on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that we have that you'll never see.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys make it so easy. I don't have to pull anything. I don't have to try to force things. It just kind of comes naturally. And, that's really nice. Why in the world did you go to the cafeteria first? I didn't have anything written for the cafeteria.
No one knew, dude.
Oh, you
no
had
one
nothing
could
written
tell.
for the cafeteria?
That was,
What do you
and you
mean?
laid the seeds of the Minotaur, and then you sowed those seeds, and the flashback to the Pizza Hut, like, all of it was just outstanding.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that. Personally, I don't know what's happened to Sherry. I have no idea.
I think the game knows.
We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah,
The
I feel
game
like
knows.
the
Yeah.
game knows, and I think the five of us are going to figure it out. But it sounds like really hokey pokey, but like, I can't, like, I don't think we're making it up.
Right.
It feels like we are finding out and uncovering it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really fucking cool.
Well, and I think that's the big thing about die, right? That's what this game is for. You're you're facing trauma. You're dealing with things that are heavy and weighty. I mean, if you've read any of the comics, I mean, you could see that right at the very first page. And so I really enjoy it. I love this game. When I first got into it, Die, I didn't know if it was going to be for me because it is a little bit crunchier than things I usually
A little
play.
tratty, yeah.
But I love it, and I love playing with you guys. One last thing, I am not this dark.
You aren't
Evidently,
dark.
there must be a really dark streak to me somewhere.
I mean,
but,
you have a very cheerful podcast.
I'm
Yeah, right.
It's those comedians.
yeah, there we
Gotta
go.
watch out for those.
So, Kevin, here's what I'll tell you on that part real quick, because this is my favorite. Like, I love horror. I like
Yeah,
just
I
like
do too.
punch me. Like, if a show makes me hit pause or a movie makes me hit pause, I'm like, okay, you got this. You're doing
Yeah.
a good thing. And I read a book that helped me understand, because I'm not violent, I am
Mhm.
not dark, I am not
Mhm.
macabre, but God,
Yeah.
do I love consuming that.
Yeah.
And the book I read said it gives you a safe place to do that, because you can
Exactly.
hit the pause button, you can put
Mhm.
the book down,
Mhm.
and like, but people that don't enjoy this, like, I get it
Mhm.
too, but they
Yeah.
definitely look at people like me and they're like,
Yeah.
I recommend a movie to somebody and they're like, I watched that, Craig, are you okay? Because you said you loved that movie, you know. So yeah, Kev,
Yeah.
it is no reflection on who you are as a human being, but for whatever reason, you're finding a spot
Mhm. Yeah.
to explore this stuff because it's safe, and I think that's pretty goddamn cool.
Well, that's what's so much fun about this hobby, right? Because you can play through things and
Yes.
think through things. And anyway, I had a great time. I cannot wait until next week. And we'll see where that takes us.
Yeah, so we are planning on being, again, same bat channel, same bat time next week. Tomorrow, we are playing Forbidden Lands. It's episode 50, which is kind of a
Wow.
cool thing.
That's a big
Yeah,
deal. That's
so
where Die's gonna go.
Mhm.
yeah, 50th episode. And it's they found a ruined wizard's tower. Like, that is about as tropey can get, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then after that, we're back here again. So follow the socials, do the whole thing. Love you.
Thank you, guys.
Howdy, friends. Thank you for watching. All our content is archived and organized in playlists on the Third Floor Wars YouTube channel. Check it out. And if you could like, follow, subscribe, and even set your notifications to this channel on YouTube and Twitch, we'd appreciate it, and it'll make sure that you catch all of our content. I talk with creators, designers, and experts across the gaming landscape in every episode of our podcast, Tabletop Talk. Open up your favorite podcatcher and search for Tabletop Talk from Third Floor Wars. Support your creators. They make the content you love, and it's your support that makes it happen. If you want to help us, go to Third Floor Wars on patreon.com, and you can help us for as little as $1 a month. Thanks again,